today, boys and girls, we're going to do lesson 5 in our CKLA. Okay, lesson 5 in our skills book. So, excuse me. We are going today to review the letters and the sounds that we learned last week. Okay? All right, let's start off with blending first. You ready? Get your arms ready. Arms ready? Oh, thank you for reminding me. I do need the shield because it's so hard to hear me with my mask on, isn't it? Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Miss Milton, did they make you do the shield last week?
You know what? You did not remind me.
Well,
I just did it in my gosh, I should have reminded me.
are you ready? All right, here we go. Arm out. Here we go. Shh. It. Puff. Ship. Good job. Next one. Fan. Good. Next one. Jet. Jet. Good. Next one. Car. Good job. Car. Next one. Cab. Good. Next one. Boat. Good. Next one. Bike. Good. And last one is bus. Good. So I saw a couple of you not participating with me, and this is really important. Okay? Let's try to remember to participate with me when we're doing it, okay? Now, all of these that we just blended, ship, van, jet, car, cab, boat, bike, and bus. What are those?
Cars.
Vehicles. Yeah, cars, vehicles, ways we get around, right? Yeah, good. All right. Ooh, we get to review. Now, we have these sound cards. These are called sound cards. Can you say sound cards?
Sound card.
Good. And these sound cards are supposed to help us remember the sounds that we have learned. So, this was the first one that we learned, right? What is this? Can I hear everybody? Good. Now, I've got a card that goes in it. And this card begins with what? This is the word mat. Can you say mat? Mat. Good. And what does this letter say? Good. Remember, our lips are closed together, right? Okay, good. All right, y'all ready for the next one? Yes, that is Now, is a very special letter because it is a vowel. And where do we most of the time find vowels at?
Trumpet.
In the beginning, in the middle, or the end?
In the middle.
In the middle. Good. Most of the times we find the vowels in the middle. Look at this card. It has the in the middle. Mad. Good. Now, this one does not begin with but it's in the middle. And the reason it's in the middle is because it is a vowel, and the sound cards wants to show you that most of the time your vowels are in the middle. Good. Okay. So everybody. When we say our mouth is what?
Open.
Open. Good. Open. At. All right, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Stop.
Now, be careful with this one because I heard some of you do it. This letter does not say t. T. It does not say t. It says t. Okay? Fill your throat with it. Do you feel your throat vibrate with this one?
Yes.
No. No, you do not. It is an unvoiced letter. And it says okay? Here we go. What is this? Tag. Tag. Everybody say tag. Tag. And this should be one, well, close that you could blend. But this is what? Tag. And what sound does the letter make? Good job. All right. Last one. Okay. Now be careful. Oh, time out. Time out. Did I hear somebody say duh? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. But be careful. Just like with the t. This is short and we cut it off. Okay? So listen to me say it. D. D. Good. And it should be real short. D. Good. Put your hand on your throat. Do you hear it? Do you feel it vibrate a little bit? Yes, just a little bit. If it goes on for longer than a little bit, then you're not doing it right. Okay? All right. So look, we have dad, dad, and dad. Fantastic, dad. Okay. Now, those were our letters that we learned last week. Wow! We've already learned 4 letters. Can you believe that? Woo! Woo! All right. Now, are you ready for the next thing? All right. So, last week, you probably started learning about chaining. Y'all learn about chaining? Maybe? Maybe a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I do not know.
Well, I'm going to get my fancy dancy pocket chart here. Now, my slideshow has, I can do it on there, but it's going to be really hard for my online people to see. So I'm going to get my handy dandy chart here, okay? Now, let's look at this chart. I've already put the letters up here that we have learned, right? We have learned at. Oh, what is this? It is not duh. If you tell me duh, I'm going to say wrong. It is and this one is good. All right, so we're going to go on to some chaining. Now, we're going to do chaining for reading first, okay? And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Let's look at it. Oh, how did you already know this word? Dad. Good. But if you didn't know it, we could blend it. Put it with. Let's do it. Add. Dad. Good. Now, what if I were to take away this and put a tad? Good. Let's blend it together. Add. Tad. Good. What if I take this
And put a
and put a
mat.
mad? Let's blend it together. Here we go. Add. Mad. Good. Now, I'm about to change up the whole entire thing.
That's weird.
I was just changing the beginning, but now I'm going to change the end. So what if I take this and change it to a
Mat.
match? Good. Let's blend it together. Here we go. Match. Good.
We already have
Now, what if I tell him to just take this away? Act. Let's blend it together. Are you ready? Now, when we're only doing two sounds, we do the top and the bottom, right? Okay, let's do it. Act. Act. Fantastic. What if I take this and change it to a add? Good. Let's chain it together. Here we go. Add. Add. Good. And I've got one more for chaining for reading. Are you ready? I'm going to take this and I am going to make it a Good. And that's one of our sight words this week, right? Let's blend this one together. Here we go. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Can you wait just a minute? Okay. All right. Now, that's called chaining for reading. And so that's what we do when we see a word that we don't know. We blend all the sounds together. But sometimes we're writing, right? And we want to spell a word. And we don't know how to spell it. Well, this is when we sample it out. Okay? So, the first word I want to do is add. Say add. Add. Now listen. Listen to me. The first sound in add is add. So I'm going to pull this down here. Add. Now the second sound I hear is duh. Oh, is it duh or duh? Good. Okay. Add. Look, I spelled add. And all I had to do was to hear those sounds and put them in that order, right? Yes. Okay, let's do some more. You ready? Okay. The word I want to spell this time is at. Everybody say at. What's the first sound I hear? At. And then the second sound I hear is I just spelled the word at. Fantastic. Are you ready for the next word? You ready? The next word I want to spell is mat. Can you say mat? Mat. The sounds I hear in mat are mat. Mat. That word.
Mat.
I can't believe it. Now, I'm going to leave this up here. No, I'm not. I'm going to take it down. Sorry. No, I'm not. All right, the next word I want to spell is tad. Can you say tad? Tad. A tad is just like a very little bit, right? Tad. Now, I'm going to wait until you are quiet. Now, let's blend tad and do the sounds that we hear in tad. Are you ready? Tad. Good. What's the first sound I hear in tad? Not tuh. Middle sound. Ah. Last sound. Look, I just spelled the word tad. Tad. Good. All right, I've got one more. One more. Y'all hang tight. We're almost done. One more. Can we do one more? Okay. The word I want to spell this time is the word dad. Everybody say dad. Dad. Let's blend the sounds that we hear in dad. Here we go. Dad. What's that first sound? I just spelled dad. Yeah, good. So that is called chaining for spelling. We did chaining for reading and chaining for spelling. Okay. All right, great. Fantastic. Okay. Now, my in-class people, hold the phone 1 second. That means wait a minute. 1 second. Okay, let me explain this to my online people. So, my online people, what you need to do now in your skills practice book is you are going to turn to this page, 5.1. You may have already completed it. If you've already completed it, then that's fine. If you've not already completed it, then this is what I want you to do today. Okay? You will read the word using the blending and chaining technique that we just did, and you will draw a line from the word to the picture that it matches. Then, on the back, you've got some practice with your at and d. Now, please be very, very certain and careful that you are making the letters the correct way. It is very important, the formation of the letters. And don't have them floating up in the air. Okay? All right. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.